What's going on, everybody? John Stamper here, and very excited today to introduce a brand new initiative with Crest and Oral-B. Heather, it is so good to have you. Dr. Kaplan, welcome. I want to let everybody know we're going to do a little introduction here. We're very excited to have Dr. Stephanie Kaplan with us, who is the North American Professional and Scientific Relations with Crest and Oral-B. Dr. Kaplan, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Thank you, John. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. So we're going to get to Heather in just a second. We're going to talk a little bit about what this new initiative is, and very excited about that. But Dr. Kaplan, we thought we would have you just share a little bit about your excitement with this and a little bit about yourself.
Okay, great. Well, again, thank you, John and Heather, for having me here. I'm excited to be here on behalf of Crest and Oral-B to announce this partnership and collaboration with ADOM and Crest and Oral-B. Crest and Oral-B are their two leading brands in oral care who are under the umbrella of Procter & Gamble Oral Health. So we have a complete line of prevention products, and I'm just going to highlight some of the really exciting ones that are new to date. Our Oral-B IO, Crest Gum Detoxify. We have a new Oral-B water flosser, and I would be remiss not to mention our Crest Whitening Emulsions, which has virtually no sensitivity. So among others, very innovative, exciting dental preventative product line. With that, I also want to mention that dental education is super important to Crest and Oral-B, and that is a really big reason why we're here today to talk about ADOM's partnership with Crest and Oral-B.
And Heather, I mean, you hearing that, knowing how much you and the Aeon team value education, I know what it means to you. You have to be super excited for this. So I'd love to have you share not only what this new initiative, is, but also your excitement level when it comes to this relationship.
Well, John, my excitement level is through the roof. Really, I mean, to have a company like Crest and Oral-B decide to work with ADOM and partner with ADOM is just such an honor. We've been working for so many years to bring resources to our members. That's what we're good at, and getting what some companies that are perceived in dental as more clinical to work with ADOM has been challenging. And I really feel we've had some success, but I really feel like Crest and Oral-B really just broke the door down with what they're doing with us. And I'm so appreciative to them for recognizing the value of office managers and helping us bring relevant information and education to them.
Yeah, super exciting. And Dr. Kaplan, let's get into it. Let's talk about this all new Management Resources Hall on ADOM's eCampus. Love to have you share some details on that.
Oh, sure. Yes, thank you. Very excited about this. So what this is it's a practice management resources link into, it will link into dentalcare.com, and I'll talk a little bit about that. But so ADOM, what you'll do is you'll go to ADOM's website and go into the eCampus. We are the second row, far right, and you click in there, and that will take you into dentalcare.com. Dentalcare.com has been educating dental professionals for 25 years. We're in our 25th year of this. And so we're very excited. It has a very vast amount of resources and education for the dental professional. But what specifically this is helping with the ADOM is streamlining that. So you're going to be going straight into using this hall area, going straight into dentalcare.com, but it will take you right into dental practice management. So resources and benefits for the dental office manager, one of which is we're going to be highlighting 2 courses that will be updated regularly. Right now it's a dental records course as well as a COVID-related course. Another area that we're excited to bring to the dental office manager is 9 areas of practice management and of expertise of practice management. And this we collaborated with Dr. Roger Levin of the Levin Group. So we're very excited that the dental office manager can customize their practice according to these educational pillars and really be able to bring that to their offices.
I love that. Can you talk a little bit about why you think it is so important for Procter and Gamble right now to, focus on this for the dental office manager? I mean, I know that from anything I've ever seen with ADOM, and like Heather mentioned, education is so important, and how they put that all together is all very streamlined and focused. I'd love to hear a little bit about the why and why, right now, does Procter and Gamble think this is so important?
Mm-hmm. That's a great question, John. Thank you for asking. Why now? So we recognize and value that the dental office manager is so integral into the success of the practice. And me personally, after practicing for over 20 years, I know how important the dental office manager is in the practice. My office manager was super important in the day-to-day organization of making the practice run smoothly. So, bringing education to the dental office manager is so important. And when Lori and Heather came to us with this opportunity, we knew that it was a win-win situation, especially with your ADOM's mission to learn, connect, and grow. And then in addition to that, COVID has really brought in a whole nother layer for the dental office manager. This past year, it's been really challenging for dental practices. And with the increase in infection control protocols to keep both the patient and the dental team safe, the dental office manager has really had to work and find new resources to be able to gather that information and be able to bring that to their practice and know that it's running smoothly. So for a multitude of reasons, we're just happy to be here and happy to be considered, and really excited for this partnership and collaboration.
I love that. And Heather, I think that it's going to be very quickly that the ADOM team is going to say, okay, how do we use this, right? The members are going to want to know what's the best way to use this management resource hall. So if you could go ahead and share that with everybody, that'd be great.
Sure, John. So members, if you're watching, if you're listening, you're going to go to our website at dentalmanagers.com. Education tab, eCampus. eCampus is where all of our virtual education lives. And within eCampus, you'll see a part of the page that says exclusive education from industry leaders. And there you'll find management resources powered by dentalcare.com. And that's all the education Dr. Kaplan is talking about today. And just a few things I want to note, John, and Dr. Kaplan, that really, really hit me in such a good place for you to share with our membership that you were a practicing dentist for 20 years. And to hear your personal endorsement and recognition of how important the office manager is in a practice means so much to me. And I know it means so much to us, to all of our members. So I want to thank you for that. I think, having the dentists understand just how critical the office manager is in the practice is important, because it makes everything better. It makes everything run more smoothly. So that's super. And the other thing I want to thank you for is that the education you're providing, there are the two featured courses, like you said, the best practices, dental records, and the COVID course, which are fantastic. But I'm talking now specifically about the 9 pillars that you mentioned. And those are so robust. They basically cover everything a manager needs to know within his or her practice, everything from production to collections to team leadership. It's everything. I mean, if you can't find it there, you probably can't find it. But what I really love about that content that you worked with Dr. Levin on is that it's concise. Our managers are busy. They're busy. They were busy before COVID. They're beyond busy now post-COVID. And so much of the education that's out there is like, an hour webcast or, a half hour session. These are quick reads. These are like direct to the point. You really culled it to the most important information, which is great, because one thing our managers tell us is they're short on time. So even if you're busy, I encourage you to check this out, because it won't take a lot of your time, but you'll learn so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And Heather, it's interesting, having the opportunity over the years to learn, like we mentioned, how important education is to all of you and the dental managers. I think, like you mentioned, Dr. Kaplan recognizing that and the type of information that they're going to get. And I love the idea of the snippets, like you said. I mean, they're busy. So to be able to have that is just going to be outstanding. And this is very, very exciting.
Yeah, super exciting. I encourage everyone, if you're watching, check it out. It's on AdomZ campus. If you can't find it for any reason, email us, info@dentalmanagers.com, and we'll send you the link. But really a great resource. And we are eternally grateful to Dr. Kaplan and to Creston Oral-B for providing this resource for the ADOM membership.
Excellent. Well, Dr. Kaplan, thank you so much. Heather, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And, any last words, Dr. Kaplan, as we wrap this up?
Great question. I'm just really excited to be here. I'm excited to, again, as Heather said, I really, truly value the dental office manager and what you bring to the practice. And I think that Creston Oral-B feels the same. They really want this partnership to grow and to flourish. And we're excited to be a part of this educational resource for the dental office manager and their practices.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your time. Exciting new news, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.
Thank you.